Hi there, I'm Rebecca Moeller. I am a trauma-informed embodied mindfulness teacher with Body Soul School, and I'm coming at you today from my kitchen. So for a lot of years of my life, this kitchen, this space of food and body represented a space that felt so tight in my life. I spent years of my life tracking calories and workouts, years of my life pouring through recipes, knowing that I would never actually make that food because it was too fatty or too rich, or it broke some rule that made it bad. And it wasn't until I experienced betrayal trauma and was flipped into a place where my body was hijacked by trauma that I was introduced to the tools of such simplicity that I would never have trusted them in my previous life. And those tools all guided me in the most surprising direction, because all of my focus previously had gone out, had gone to looking at the latest research, looking at the latest diets, pouring through recipe books, pouring through information that I would just consume to maintain a sense of feeling in control of my body and ultimately of my life. And it wasn't until my life spun out of control that I finally was forced to surrender. And in that surrender, I found that there was something so much deeper, that the home I was really looking for and reaching for and grasping for in all of my compulsive and controlling fixations around food and exercise and my body, that home was actually already here within me. And that my work wasn't to grasp outside and become something more or take control out here, but rather it was to take full control in here of the thoughts I allowed myself to follow, of the beliefs that I was unconsciously tied to, and of the ways I was unconsciously begging people to love me. There was an illusion of safety that I was looking for in my food and exercise behaviors. And that safety couldn't actually ever be found outside of me. It could only be found inside of me. From Women, Food, and God by Janine Roth. To discover what you really believe, pay attention to the way you act and to what you do when things don't go the way you think they should. Pay attention to what you value. Pay attention to how and on what you spend your time, your money, and pay attention to the way you eat. You will quickly discover if you believe the world is a hostile place and that you need to be in control of the immediate universe for things to go smoothly. You will discover if you believe there is not enough to go around and that taking more than you need is necessary for survival. You will find out if you believe that being quiet is unbearable and that being alone means being lonely. If feeling your feelings means being destroyed, if being vulnerable is for sissies, or if opening to love is a big mistake. And you will discover how you use food to express each one of these core beliefs. If you are stuck and feel trapped in the anxiety or stress or compulsiveness of the way you are in your body on a daily basis, I hope you'll check out our free teaching on 3 keys to inner freedom in food, body, appearance, and mindset. Because the way you exist in your body, the way you feel in your body, the way you interact with these embodied behaviors that make up every human's daily life are impacting your happiness, your joy, or your anxiety and your misery on a daily basis. If the idea of freedom inside of you as you move through the world, when you look in the mirror, when you put on a swimming suit, when you sit down at the dinner table, if the idea of freedom feels like a foreign concept or like an illusion that exists somewhere out there on the other side of the rainbow, I hope you'll check out this free 3-part teaching series, 3 days of 10-minute teachings, where I'll share the key understandings that have moved me from fear to freedom in my relationship with food, body, sex, exercise, and sleep, and have absolutely transformed the way I move through my life. I hope this free offering serves you and your journey. Namaste.